What's going on? We back again with another one, SS Family. Got the 2012 Jeep Grand Cherokee today. Been a minute since I shot a video with it. Last one I shot, I think I was showing how to put in an aftermarket radio or whatever. So, had this car, I think I bought it back in 2020. Paid about $7,500. They had shipped it from Nebraska. And, you know, I liked it. I liked the way it looked. It was blacked out. It's kind of dirty right now. But it's blacked out, black rims, everything. We put them tires on there and whatnot. And I passed it to my girl. And unfortunately, she done got in an accident, tore the mirror off. So you know who got to be responsible for fixing it. I don't know where she went to school at for driver's ed, but I think she need to go back. I ain't here to diss, I'm just being honest. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get this mirror put on here. I got another one from Amazon for like 70 something bucks. I'll put the link in the description if you need it. This is for a 2012 Jeep Grand Cherokee. It's a Lardo. This one is an Altitude. It's the blacked out edition. And we're gonna go ahead and snatch this door panel off. Is what you gotta do. Take this panel off. It's a few screws to get to this part right here. Well, I think it's 3 bolts behind here to take this old mirror off and get the new one on for. Now, I'm gonna be a gentleman today. Go ahead and help out. Next time she do this shit, we're gonna get that roll of duct tape like I see on most people's cars. I'm gonna stick it back up there like that. We're gonna take that tape, roll it around. She's gonna ride around with that duct tape. Cause I'm not finna keep twisting bolts on this car, man. I've been doing it for the last 5 years. And I'm starting to get sick of this car, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and knock it out. I'll walk y'all through the steps. Catch y'all in a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out because I ain't trying to be doing this all day. So I got me a little swivel ratchet with a 7mm on the end. Got me a Phillips screwdriver. Got me a flathead. Got me a little pry tool to separate the clips from the door. Got another small screwdriver that's a flathead to get into them little tight spots. Then I got a 3/4 ratchet with an 8mm to get to the 3 bolts behind the mirror and a magnet just in case I drop any bolts. Alright, once the door open, the spot where your hand go, look down in there. It's a little cover that's covering the 7mm bolt that you got to get to. That's the first bolt you want to take out. So get your small flathead, stick it into the slot and pop it up. And excuse the mess in the car. This is a woman car. You know how that go. So once you got that open, you can see the 7mm bolt. Gonna take your swivel ratchet or a regular ratchet, it really don't matter. Stick it down and untighten that bolt. Get that bolt up out of there. I just use the swivel ratchet because it's easier to fit up in there. It's easier to turn. Now that that's loose, go ahead and grab your magnet. Go ahead and get that bolt up out of there. You ain't got to be trying to grab it with your fingers. We ain't got time for all that. We're trying to work smart. We're trying to work quick. Get this out the way, man. So you're going to grab your flathead again, the small one. Pull the door handle back and get this little cover off back here. Because we got to get to a Phillips screw that's sitting behind there. Now that that's off, go ahead and untighten that one Phillips screw. Now I'm using flatheads to pry off the little panels and things like that, but you should use an auto trim tool. That's what you're really supposed to use so you don't scratch up stuff. Just take your time. I'm doing it the old school way. After that, go ahead and disconnect this window switch and this lock switch. Take your small flathead again, pry up the plastic cover. You'll be able to get to both of the connectors for the switches. So now that it's out, only thing you're going to do, just push down on this little tab right here, pull it loose. Pretty simple. Like I stated before, you need an auto trim remover, a little kit that you get. I didn't have that, so I was attempting to use this flathead. It didn't work, so I had to end up going with a bigger prop bar. Now I could have continued to use the same flathead, but I ain't feel like wrestling with it, so I just went ahead and pulled out the one that's a little bit bigger so I could give me some leverage. These clips been on here for a while, so sometimes you gotta use a little manpower to get them loose. You gotta wrestle with them a little bit. So once they loose, go ahead and pull the panel off, push the door lock down. Then I had a little connector that went to the tweeter. You're gonna disconnect that, and then the panel's loose, she off of the. Now the black tool inside of the car, the clip remover, you're gonna use that. Pry this clip up out of there. It's holding some wires. This is the clip that goes to the tweeter. Just want to get that out your way. Trace this wire down. This is the wire that goes to the side mirror. That got to come out. It's connected to the brain box, but it's got to get disconnected so we can take the mirror out. We're going to take these 3 bolts out that's back here. Now what you really could do is this trim piece right here. You really supposed to remove this whole piece. I'm not finna do that. Sometimes they're a pain in the ass to put back on, so we're going to leave it on. I'm just going to go ahead and squeeze my 8mm back there. Untighten these 3 bolts and get this thing loose. Not finna be wrestling with it all day. Taking little shortcuts, I could. We own this car, it's cool. If I was working on your car, I do everything by the book. Now we got all 3 8mm bolts loose. The mirror's ready to come out. Gonna have to do a little tugging just a little bit. It's been on there for a while. Years, I should say. Probably when the car was first built. So just gotta do a little wobbling to come loose. I was able to get it loose, and you can see how it's all broke up. She did a number on it. I'm gonna go ahead and get her straight, but man, unnecessary shit, ain't it? So this mirror come from JC Whitney. I think that's how you pronounce it. I think I got it from Amazon for like $60 if I ain't mistaken. If I did, I'll leave a link in the description. It's for the passenger side. It's pretty good quality for the price we paid. Now all you gotta do, just do everything in reverse. Start with that wire, stick it back through that same hole that we took it out of, because that gotta go to the brain box. There's 3 little plastic covers on the threads. Take that loose before you stick the mirror in. They got that on there to protect the threads. You don't want to get it cross-threaded before you put the bolts back on it. So once you get that back in there, we're going to just tighten them up. Like I said, it's 3 8mm. It's pretty simple. And this whole job is pretty simple, but you got to take your time because you don't want to, you don't want to mess up any of the panels or the clips or anything like that. And I'm just showing you how to get the job done. You ain't got to go to the dealership, spend all this money just to get the mirror fixed. Some people ride around with the duct tape. We ain't doing that neither. So we're going to fix it the right way, get it back on the road. Now that we got it stabilized, we got it plugged back in the brain box, that little wire. You're going to take the 3 8mm bolts, start tightening them up, just hand tighten them, hold the mirror up straight. We don't want to over tighten them because you don't want to break nothing. I don't have my torque wrench with me or the correct foot pounds. You don't necessarily need it. Just tighten it up where it's snug. Don't overdo it. Something will break. I done did it numerous times in my rookie days. Just make sure it's snugged up good enough and then keep moving. Alright, so I think let's go up in there. Hold on, I might be wrong. Now let's go up in there. Yeah. Take this first. You go under there like this. Cause that's for the I'm just trying to leave it back here. I think it'd be cool.
You gotta go up.
I already knew. Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to probably take some clips though. Some of these clips gotta be reset. Just keep it on. They see this supposed to came up. So just turn it off for a minute. They gotta go back. Alright, let's try this again.
Ray, don't do it. Don't do it, boo.
Don't worry about it, I'm gonna chop it up anyway. It's a little hard ski to get up in there. Let's see what we got. Tight up in there. Oh, there. I made it longer. Oh, come up here. We almost done. Yeah. Is it long, Buddha? We almost done. Go to the back. See, put the clip in there. Shift it around like that. I think it go like this. This is the other one. Just like this. I think. Nah, that's. There you go.
Oh, it's the other way.
This ain't working. Oh, there you go. Get switched down there. Alright. Okay, that's on there. That's that. That's the finished product right there. And show the old one on the ground.